Hello everybody and welcome to episode 1 of I Love You Colonel Sanders, a finger looking good dating simulator. Basically, I'm gonna play it and we need a name. Okay, and I already came up with one in my head when I messed up my recording. I messed up my recording for the first time, 2 times. But our name will be Wendy Chan. Confirm it. That's our name. Ooh, we got some chicken and biscuits and all that good stuff. This is a playthrough, okay? You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, okay? Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You'll allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I'll take it seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized, nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Oh my god. Oh, I want biscuits. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. Comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Okay. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her. Okay, we'll go there, but that's my best friend, okay? Let's get this straight. My best friend, okay? I'm pretty sure. Good morning, Wendy Chan. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Okay, Wendy, what's the... Miriam, it's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, she's got tears. Classy Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're doing great. But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Oh, she's scared. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss, she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Ooh, ouch. Should you pep talk her or change her stomach to give her her pep talk? All the way. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Uh-oh. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay, after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Oh, she does have some nice bangs. But I'm a guy, so that's weird. I'm not gonna say that. I do like these bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? No, I cannot. You can definitely believe it. Oh, that's sad. I feel bad now for myself. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons on your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival, and she's totally evil. You can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see their chicken shins. You leave Wendy Chan's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. I can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. I know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van, the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Okay, Van, question mark. You rang. You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know you're right. You'd think they just hand out our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to you. Oh! That was a fart! Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop, Zone. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Wendy Chan. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Oh, no, that was me. Never mind. Nope. Okay. God, I said that wrong. Oh my gosh. Should I press no? And with that, the young man walks in the building. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before allowing him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Wait, what? There's a dog? Why is there a dog? I hate this so much. Now, quiet down, everybody. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Whoa. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuisances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm going! Someone close the window! And then, he walks in. Oh my god. Oh. Immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. That's not Harlan, that's Crispy Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders interrupts. Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel Colonel Sanders. Okay. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead down your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this, over here, must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot.
Aha!
Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pitts melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that. Oh, is she gonna punch him? I hope she does. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and now what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Wendy Chan sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Look at how much. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. So is crispy Colonel Sanders. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, and there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Sporks. I see what they did there with the spork thing. Okay. I saw that. I caught that, you know. And just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Ooh, it's got the little dog thing going on. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! He reminds me of that lemon guy. Don't make fun of me in the comments. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen Swerve. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the class as everyone stands silent in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Rubber ball. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he walks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounces after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that you endeared him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Wendy-chan, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. I'm sitting by Colonel Sanders, bro. You moved to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Gosh dang it. Yay! Yay, a quiz about me? This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather.
We're going to stop.
Sorry about that. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensils ever created? A spork. That's right. Ha! What food is best for a broken heart? That's right. Ooh. Is sprinkles a good boy? Yes. That's right. Hey. Your total score is perfect score. That's right. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Yes! Dude, Colonel Sanders is like all up on me, bro. Best first impressions. Hot diggity, Wendy Chan. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. That's his new voice. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Lunch! She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Ooh, the fried chicken. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crisp golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Okay, warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say stop thinking and start eating. For years I have been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What do you think we want your stupid secret recipe to do? Shaw. No. My dude, no. God, I messed that voice up. I'm just trapped in the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she sides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him to herself. Oh, please. Well, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face. He tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates. Dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Well, is there like a save or something like that? Well, I'm gonna swim toward the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Wendy Chan now. There's only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over? What? That was for nothing. We're gonna skip all this.
Aha!
Okay. We've all gone through this before. Salt, maybe? Pepper, too, obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe? But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? He really did it. How bold to adventurous to use blank. You try to go even deeper in the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one notices that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting this food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I approach Colonel Sanders. He smiles so softly as I approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortunate and establish a legacy. Sorry again. It's an idea I had for a new conversation as I opened a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got my moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank. Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, you were not even sure where you'd get it and get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else in the cafeteria is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest, and I will leave my marks on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Yeah, be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between the salt, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Wendy-chan. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know I've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The lesson starts soon. You step back into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lessons, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Wendy. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep bop.
Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick one. A friend who just can be a little awkward. That's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll it back and forth. Work. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Psst. Okay. Tissue, I hardly know you. Ah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Okay. It looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you 2, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic step and divide up the steps. No, chef is an island. Takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm and inviting and comfortable. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. And we're gonna end it here. Let me see if this works though. Load. The 3rd bite? Yes, it is. Okay, I know the answers for this. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it here. It was cool playing with you guys. We will continue tomorrow. I will make a series of these videos and complete the series for no reason so far. Little backtrack type thing. Colonel Sanders is starting to like us. We're having cook-offs. Ashley is our rival. And our best friend, the lady girl, I forgot her name, is mean. And I forgot the other guy's name. But anyway, see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter.